Hey guys, it's Young Wealth. Now today I'm making a very interesting video because I've never really covered Hbar that in depth. I might have spoken about it once in a video, but that's about it, right? For some reason, Hbar was always a coin that I knew was a great pick, but I just never really owned any of it. Why? Like, you have to understand, I've been investing since 2019, and at the time I didn't really want to extend into other coins. So even if a coin was good, I didn't accumulate. But now I just can't let this opportunity pass me by. I had to go get 1,000 Hbar. I had to go get me 1,000 Hbar. And the beautiful thing about it is I get paid in pounds. So like it cost me like £180 to get 1,000 Hbar, which is around $220. So it's like, this is my theory with crypto right now, right? In the landscape of crypto we're in right now, my theory is history is going to repeat itself on a macro. History is going to repeat itself on a macro. When we zoom out of crypto, what really initiated crypto to be spoken about? It weren't meme coins. It was coins like XRP, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. That's what really put crypto on the map, on the initiating extent. So if you think that coins like Hbar, QNT, and all these coins are just gonna die out and never come back, and the memes are gonna take over, you're very mistaken. What I believe now is the top 100 coins are gonna hold the most value going forward. They're gonna keep taking and sucking liquidity out of the trash tokens on the macro. So I'm preparing for big crashes, but when it comes to the top 100, they will have the most stability and the most backing behind them, and the most companies that don't want to go to zero. A lot of these coins that you can make off your laptop on Pump Fund, you don't care if they go to zero. There's no partnership, so backing behind that. So what I'm realizing is you might as well get into real world assets that can be used and are being used. Now you have to understand, why is Hbar interesting? Because Hbar ain't even a blockchain. It's not a blockchain. It's Hedera Hashgraph, right? Like, it works on hash graphs. Like, I'm not the best explainer of that. I can link a video, but what I want to show you here, right, is it solves the trilemma issue. Most blockchains, they can't solve both the scalability, secureness, and decentralization at the same time. Okay, they can't. But Hbar solves it. Hbar solves the trilemma. And the thing about it is, it ain't a blockchain, and I feel like it's a lot more. They are a lot more conservative. Like, is that the best word? They are a lot more secluded. Like, there's 39 companies that have Hbar in use and are really developing. Like, up to 39 collusion resistance organizations lead the Hedera network. Each council member is committed to network innovation, stability, and its continued decentralization. That's why it's beautiful, because it's not a blockchain and it's more publicized, but it's still decentralized. It literally solved the trilemma. Like, Hbar or Hedera is governed by the world's leading organizations. Listen, as soon as I see Google, I realize, yeah, I'm buying. As soon as I see Standard Bank and big company like WorldPay, I said, you know what, T-Mobile, yeah, I just had to this Ubisoft, I just had to pick me up 1,000 Hbar, and this is just the beginning. Like, I will be buying more. To be honest with you guys, Hbar right now, if you're looking at the price point, this could go to 100 billion, and 100 billion from here is like let's just say a 12x, okay, a 12x. So if I just over the next year or so accumulate, let's say, extra 3,000, well, that's 42. You feel me? That's 42k. I'm fine with that. Off like a side bag. I've never really invested deep into Hbar, but I'm realizing you have to start looking at serious tokens, like I told you to for the past 300 videos. Tokens that can be here for the next 15 years. The memes couldn't survive 8 months. Most of them can't survive a day. But with the top 100, these coins have survived years. Follow the history. History is what's going to keep you. The macro is what's going to open your eyes. When you're looking at the monthly, sometimes you're going to get bored and think it's over. But when you look at the macro on how far we've came, listen, look at Hbar, how far it came. At one point, it was like 1 cent, okay? And it's at all-time highs of 50. So 50x, like, and that's probably not the full graph, but I want to tell you guys, like, it's time to accumulate the things that you think are boring, because those are going to move like stocks, but reliable stocks. The same way tech stocks moved hundreds of percentages up, some of them 400%, 500. Like, Hbar will give you more returns than that, but it's like the same safety or risk management. Like, if you're in coins that are not really doing anything for the real world and they're not gonna have no use, then you're gonna feel it on the macro if we didn't just dollar cost average into a lot of these boring coins. Like, a lot of people are looking at XRP thinking, I could have just DCA'd at 50 cents for like 2 years and I'd have been fine right now. But people didn't do that. A lot of people, some people did, a lot of people didn't. That's how I feel like it's gonna be with Hbar. So when you understand that this coin has a multitude of utilities, you find it more and more amazing. Like, one of the ones that stuck out to me is the fractional ownership over real estate. You guys know I like LCX, so I had to buy Quant because they're also in the tokenized real estate marketplace. They're trying to, like, pretty much you could own a fraction of a apartment complex. You own a fraction of it. So this is going to be huge. I spoke about tokenized assets before, and I just feel like this is going to be huge for QNT, not QNT, for QNT, for LCX and Hbar. Like, you can get a mortgage, like, that would be fire, bro. That would be real fire, bro. So these Hbar is kind of secluded. Not everybody can just work with them. They have 39 companies they are behind, but I just feel like it's going to be a very, very good financial instrument. So I'm getting myself 1,000, hopefully, like, at least twice a month. 1,000 to start to accumulate, and by the end of the year, that's around 24,000 if the price stays the same, which it could go lower, could go higher. I'm gonna bet that, and I hope that it just stays stable or goes a bit lower. So we're gonna make videos more in depth when it comes to Hbar. This is one of my first. I'm still learning, I'm still reading. All I know is it's heading in the right direction, but it's a lot more interesting because it runs off nodes that are kind of more reliable. Like, the percentage of the node being correct is like a lot higher than on a blockchain. The blockchain node percentage of being correct is 51%. And that's more a deep dive, which I'm going to do in the next video. Right now, I just woke up. I wanted to just make this announcement that I am in Hbar now, and I will be accumulating and do my research on the ins and outs of this tech. But I just know it's a good coin to get into. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. It was the Young Wealth signing out with another one. Peace.